Bi'ur Mishnah Hey. The explanation for Mishnah Hey. Adama, how much earth you need to take out? We just discussed it. If you have sand in you, how much you're obligated? So it says, what's Adama though? It's tit adom, it's like clay, it's like red clay, shemishtamshim bo lechotamot. They used to use it for seals. It's like red clay, wax was expensive, so if it wasn't something important, they used to seal it with earth. Yeah, it's like a clay. I think you still see them maybe in the old things. They used to put clay stamps on something to close it. Yeah, right? I've seen it made out of earth before. It's like clay things. So it says how much? Kechotam martzufim. It says it is like the seal of the martzufim. What's martzufim? She'ur ha'otza'ah kedei lasim chutam al sakim shel schora. This is the amount they used to put a seal on all kinds of bags when they used to sell merchandise. They used to seal the bags. So that's the minimum amount. This is Divrei Rabbi Akiva. This is Rabbi Akiva says. In other words, it's quite large. V'chachamim omrim, Chachamim says, kechotam ha'igrot. No, you're obligated even if you take a lesser amount, the sage says, not like Rabbi Akiva. In other words, even if the amount you seal a letters, Rabbi Akiva says, a letter you don't seal with earth, you seal it with wax. But the Chachamim says, no, important letters maybe you seal with wax. But regular letters you just sent, some people used to use the earth also. And that's a much lesser amount than the one they used to have on the bags. שיעור זה קטן משיעורו של רבי עקיבא. It's a smaller measurement than the measurement of רבי עקיבא. שהחותם ששמים על אגרות צריך אדמה פחות מחותם המרצפים. It needs less earth than the ones for trade. זבל וחול הדק. How much is like the garbage and fine sand, שיעורם, the measurement, כדי לזבל כלח של כרוב. So it's in order to, how do you say, to, what's the word in English? To manure. To put manure, use it for manure, in order to have enough manure for one cabbage. צמח יחיד, דברי רבי עקיבא. This is according to רבי עקיבא. וחכמים אומרים, and the sages says, כדי לזבל קרישה, in order to manure a קרישה, קרטי. What is that in English?
It's
leek?
Yeah, exactly.
leek. שיעורו זה קטן מכלח של כרוב. And this is a smaller measurement than a cabbage. חול הגס, what about sand which is rough, not fine sand? How much is that? כדי ליתן על מלא כפסיד. It's in order to make lime. In other words, they used to make lime like we used to make cement. So in the lime they used to mix rough sand. שהיו הסיידים, that the people who used to put lime, מערבים חול בסיד. They used to mix this rough sand in the lime. ושיעור ההוצאה של החול, and how much until you are obligated, הוא כשיעור הצריך לכף של הסיידים המלא אסיד. It is for one spoonful they used to use. They used to have a spachtel. A full spachtel, that's what it was to use. That's the minimum amount we talk about. When is sand that you're taking out in the public domain important? How much sand? It's not much. Yeah. So if you carry less than that, you're not obligated. If you carry that, you're obligated. Kaneh. How about feather? Or either they used sometimes feathers, or they used. This is a pen, but it's not like a pen today. It used to be a hollowed. So either they used reeds. They used to make it from like bamboo sticks. Or they used feathers. So that's why it says, קנה שיעורו כדי לעשות קולמוס. So if it's big enough to make a pen from it, then you're obligated. הראוי לכתוב בו, something that you can write with it. והיינו שמגיע לקשרי אצבעותיו. It needs to be big enough that not just there, that you can actually hold it over here and touch over here. ואם היה עבה, אם הקנה היה עבה, if it was thick, או מרוסס, or like squashed, ואינו ראוי לקולמוס, and it's not good enough to write with, דינו כעצים. Then the measurement of this is like a wood. How much wood you're obligated? שיעורו כדי לבשל בו ביצה קלה שבביצים. The measurement is enough wood that if you boil an egg with it, it will cook a small egg. ביצת תרנגולת שכלה להתבשל משאר ביצים. This is an egg from a chicken that gets cooked faster than all other eggs. תרופה, תרופה means mixed. How you going to mix it? Like scrambled, בחושה ומעורבבת בשמן, scrambled in oil, שממהרת להתבשל על ידי כך, that it cooks quickly through this. So in other words, it's not boiling it in water, because that can take 2 hours, not 2 hours, but it can take 5 minutes. It means that you have a pan, you put the fire underneath the pan, you put oil, and you have scrambled egg, so the amount it takes to cook it. ונתונה באלפס, and it's already given in a hot pan. במחבת שכבר הוחמה. It is already given in a hot pan. בגמרא מבואר, in the Gemara it explains, שהשיעור אינו כדי שתבשל כל הביצה. We're not worried that the entire ביצה is going to get cooked. How much is enough? גורגורת. You remember a dry fig, because that's the measurement that you can eat. שכל שיעורי שבת באוכלים כגורגורת. Whenever we're talking about Shabbat, about food, the measurement is a dry fig.